Alright, good day. This is one of the last videos on the 2016 vintage. Of course, we want to show you many more in the future about how we put blends together and keep you informed and keep you updated on what's happening in the cellar. I think there's a lot of people that's interested, and hopefully with the next few videos we will make a clear understanding about blends. But the video we're showing you is how we draw off red wine. We ferment red grapes on different ways in an upright tank, closed tank where we do a pump over 3-4 times a day. We ferment red grapes in a conical shaped tank in different sizes and shapes, but also open fermenters. In this specific case, it's Shiraz that we're busy drawing off from an open fermenter through a small holding tank with a sieve to prevent that any skins will go through the pump and eventually end up in your gathering tank. And afterwards you will see a guy into the tank. It's always great fun and a challenge in the cellar who can dump or chuck out the skins the quickest to get it into the gondolas and then eventually in the press. So this guy will get in. I can assure you we are very concerned about safety. There will be a fan running the whole time on top of him to make sure that no suffocation will take place, that all the CO2 will be transferred out of the tank. And then the skins is put into a small holding tank gondola with wheels at the bottom. The forklifter will take it and dump it into the big cage of the basket press. When that is filled and finished, remember the whole time there's wine draining via the small slots in this cage. The whole cage is put on top of the basket press, and then a big foot will press it from the top. And it's a wonderful video to see how the freshly pressed red wine is seeping through the holes in the cage. Then eventually what's left is a small compact cage where all the juice is drained out or pressed out, and then we will end up with a total yield per ton of 700 liters. And the free run wine that we draw off through the small tank with the sieve is give and take 550 to 600 liters. And the press, depending on how much power and bars of pressure you put on the skins, but in our case we end up with a total recovery of 700 liters per ton. From here the wine is now in a tank filled up. It will undergo a second fermentation called malolactic. From there 1 or 2 rackings, and if it need to be blended between different tanks, different merlots with one another, then from there on the wine will be transferred in barrels and kept in barrels for 12 to 13 months for softening the wine and tongue in the cheek oxidize the wine. I know there's a lot of misperceptions about oxidation, that people in the wine industry, it's a bit of a swear word, but this is a soft, gentle, positive oxidation that will make the wine more accessible and accessible and quaffable.